Good evening. Thank you all for coming. We are Social Capital, and today I want to introduce you to a revolutionary new way of hiring. We have found that bad hires are not bad because of their technical skills. Usually it's because of their soft skills, or what we call emotional intelligence. Many companies administer behavioral assessments in order to filter applicants. But most applicants give false responses because, quite frankly, they just want the job. So how can we get the right people with the right jobs? Well, our solution is to develop an artificial intelligence machine that can analyze your LinkedIn, Twitter, and blogs in order to identify your true emotional intelligence. I'll let Obed tell you how it works.
So let me tell you about our technology. We are leveraging machine learning to perform linguistic analysis, sentiment analysis, as well as concept extraction. Now, with all of this, we're analyzing all the social data, and we're able to actually identify the behavior type of the candidate. So when an employer is looking to actually fill a new position, they'll be able to identify some of the key characteristics that are important to this job. And they'll also be able to identify some of the employees that have these characteristics as well, so they can compare them to the candidates. So let's go ahead and give it a test run. So let's say Michael Siebel is looking to start a new job. All right, so we go ahead and actually enter his email address, and from here, we can actually pull all of his social data and online data, and we'll be able to identify what his behavior profile is. So as you can see here at the top, we can see that he has great communication skills, as well as he's a great teamwork, right? But we see that he has about average extroversion, right? So now when we scroll down, you can go down, you'll see that he has high openness as well as high conscientiousness, but he has about average agreeableness, right? So this is something that an employer will definitely be interested in. So now an employer will be able to take all of this data and make much better hiring decisions when they're looking to fill a job.
That's creepy, right? So last year, companies spent $619 billion trying to find great hires. Over the past 3 years, the US-based online recruiting tools, the market has grown by 150%. So we're in a very, very fast-growing market, but that still has a lot more room to grow. What sets us apart from our competition is that our solution is completely behavior-based, which means no more quizzes. It's also super easy for the hiring manager and super easy for the applicant as well. We're going to be selling standalone applicant tracking systems to small and mid-sized businesses, and we're going to be selling our API to large enterprise companies that may already have a system in place. Over the past 3 months, we've been running a pilot program at Capital One, WeWork, and New Meetees.
So let me tell you about our team. Both Tope and I are software engineers, and we have an advisory team that consists of HR executives and managers at Capital One. We also have an academic advisory team of psychology professors at Stanford University, as well as University of Texas. Now, what are we looking for? We're looking for strategic investors as well as advisors so that we can continue building our company and scaling our technology. So we are Social Capital, and we're based here in San Francisco, so we'd love to talk with you and tell you more about our startup. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
So what exactly did you pull from my social networks, and how do I increase my agreeable score?
Well, we could tell you that. But basically the way the technology works is that it's reflective writing, right? On Twitter, blogs, anytime you talk about yourself, your family, anytime you go into a psychologist's office, what do they ask you? Well, tell me about yourself, right? And so that's exactly what we're doing. We're taking that text, we're using linguistic analysis, and we're analyzing your personality.
Is the goal to add other networks to it? Because I know a lot of people, the majority of people you're going to try to hire don't use Twitter accounts, don't have LinkedIn accounts.
Yeah, that's a very good question, right? So we look at it in the same context of credit scores, right? Everybody doesn't have credit activity. So what we do is we focus on the people that do have social activity, and we just give that behavior type to the employer.
And pricing?
Good question. So we're piloting with Capital One as well as New Meetee. And so we're looking at different pricing models. We're looking at around maybe 100 to 500 per month, and we'll allow our employers to have unlimited searches.
Are you applying for a patent?
It's a good question. We're looking to continue scaling our technology, so this is something that we're looking into.
How do you deal with people with multiple what do you call it, the personality sites,
Multiple social.
multiple socials,
So,
yeah.
so all we need is we need unstructured data. So we're grabbing the information from different sources, but we actually put it all into one big long blurb. So these are all the words you've said, all the things you've done, and then we analyze that.
Wake up in the morning to the clear blue sky. Turn up the music when I hop in
Thank
the
you.
ride. The windows down, let the whole world see. Can't nobody rock it like little old me. I'm the bomb and about to blow up. I'm the bomb and about to blow up. I got my chucks and my dickies and I put it on black. Banging Sinatra in a flat Cadillac.
So my name is Oleg and I'm from AppKey.